If you've ever joined us for a public ritual or a moon circle, you know that we acknowledge and give gratitude to the elements as well as our ancestors before we start. For those that are new to animism or some kind of spiritual practice, that can be a daunting task. So stay tuned and let's break it down and make it easier. Hi everybody, welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Sherry, and today I want to talk about calling in the elements and how to do it so that you can be more comfortable the next time maybe you have a bigger role in a public ritual or even just for yourself. So there's more things to this that we don't need to cover, so we're just going to talk about the basic elements and calling in our ancestors. And the things that I don't want to talk about are like cardinal directions or calling quarters. That's a whole other ball game that can be covered in a totally different video. So today I just want to focus on elements and ancestors. If you're new to a spiritual practice or new to animism, the reason we call in or acknowledge or give gratitude to the elements is because we're all connected. That's earth, air, fire, water, and our ancestors. All of this is energetic. It teaches us things, and we use all of this. And just because, or not just because, but because we have them, this is why we show gratitude and acknowledge them. So if you've never called on the elements or your ancestors, it can be daunting, especially if you're given your first public role to help out in probably a group ceremony. Fear not. This is one of those ways to deepen your animist practice by getting more in tune with that. So let's start off with the earth. And as we go through this video, feel free to pause at any time if there's times you want to take notes or just think about what's being said or go back, your choice. So with earth, when you hear earth, what kind of energy are you thinking? Are you thinking about grounding energy, rooting energy, energy that's embodying or birthing? Take your time and think about what earth actually means to you. And then those are the words that you're going to use when you're acknowledging or calling on earth energy. The same thing with wind. What does wind mean to you? Is wind creativity, ingenuity? Is it perception? What does it say to you? Does it move you in a way to push you forward? There's so many things that wind can do. Wind can bend instead of breaking. So there's things that it can teach us. The same thing with fire. Fire is an ever-changing energy. It's passion, it's lust. It can be very destructive, but under that destructive comes new things. So fire energy can be predictable or unpredictable. So it's whatever lessons that's giving you. It changes our food. It's how we cook things. It changes the state of materials. As we move on, we'll move on to water. Water is life. Like without water, we can't live. It is thirst quenching. If you think about how rivers run through mountains and create canyons, it can be ever changing. It's purifying and cleansing at the same time when you're thinking about rain. Now, as we're calling in our ancestors, we think about them teaching us lessons, guiding us, helping us out, and also us taking care of them as well, so that we're always constantly involved with each other. So then, as we are opening for a ritual, or even just for ourselves, giving gratitude and acknowledging all of this, it's a great daily practice, but it helps keep us as animists grounded, and it helps deepen our practices and our spirituality. So taking all of this together, I will run through a quick gratitude circle of these just to give you an example so that you can practice with it and then create your own, or use this one if you feel so inclined, and you'll be better prepared for your own next ritual or even for a public one that you have. So let's take a moment and give gratitude to earth energy for being grounding so that I can root myself deeply, and for all the things that I want to manifest, I'm tall and strong for it. I give gratitude to the wind that's ever at my back, that's breathing creativity into my mind, filling my lungs with oxygen and air. I give gratitude to that fire, for without it, I would probably not move as much. So it sparks creativity and ingenuity in me. I give gratitude to the water. It's purifying and cleansing and cooling and so strong at the same time. Water is life. And I give gratitude to my ancestors, all of our ancestors, for guiding us, for always being here with us and helping us deepen our practices and our spirituality, and for everything. So much gratitude. So how do you feel about that? Take your time, practice with it. And when you're at home, it's the perfect time to practice saying these things out loud so that you don't get tongue-tied. There are times that, I've done it too in public where I've said the wrong thing or I got confused. So there's no reason to get flustered over it, because it's your practice, and that's exactly what it is it's practice. We get better and better with it the more we do it, and we get more comfortable with it. So that's not to say that mistakes don't happen, because they do, and you just roll with them. If you have any other tips or tricks or things, if you want to share what those elements mean to you, feel free to comment down below and let us know, or join us on Facebook and have a chat with us. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time in the next Pan video.